Hey folks, Tim from United Ag and Turf Northeast here. We're going to talk about transmissions today, plus we got something outside with a lot of chrome sitting on 3 axles. Don't miss it. Hydrostatic transmissions have become the new normal in compact tractors these days, much like automatic transmissions have in the auto industry. Deere's use of hydrostatic transmissions actually began almost 40 years ago, and to this day are used in machines ranging from the 1 Series tractors you see behind me, all the way up to some of their construction equipment. From the mechanical hydrostatic that Deere first put into use back in 1986 to the e-hydro that was premiered back 20 years ago in 2002, John Deere's taken every opportunity along the way to perfect and improve their hydrostatic transmission lineup. Simple operation is ultimately what led to the popularity of the hydrostatic transmission. Regardless of whether e-hydro or regular hydro, Deere's twin touch pedal configuration is the smoothest to control, the most comfortable to run, and generally is the easiest to pick up for a new operator. You can see there's no clutch, and you get a simple high and low range selector. Kubota's hydrostatic pedals are a lengthy heel-toe style pedal, which is uncomfortable for long lengths of time. It takes up floorboard space, and in some cases, has a lot of unnecessary moving parts underneath the floorboard that wear out and fail. Most other brands use some variation of a toe touch style pedal, but of course they can't utilize Deere's patented twin touch pedal system. Transmission cases, and this is something I really want to talk about. One of the biggest misconceptions that our competitors spread about our transmissions is that Deere uses cast aluminum transmission housings. Yes, we do, and yes, that's on purpose. In fact, Deere used to run cast iron housings but switched to cast aluminum in the late 90s for performance gains in some of their small tractors. It wasn't about lowering costs. On the contrary, good cast aluminum is noticeably more costly than cast iron. Think about this. The boiler hooked to your furnace is made of cast iron. Why? Cast iron is an insulator. That's great in a furnace. In a transmission, you want to do everything possible to dissipate the heat. When a transmission gets hot, performance drops, sometimes stops. This is also why other brands sometimes have you change transmission fluid so often. Essentially, their transmissions are running at such a high temperature, their fluid is baking. With the cost of transmission fluid these days, you don't want to change that any more often than you have to. So we got to thinking, how can we squash all this false chatter about hydrostatics and cast aluminum transmission housings? So we thought, let's tow something. Let's tow something stupid. Let's find a truck, not just a half-ton truck. And thanks to our friends at Diesel Rigs Trucking, we have ourselves a truck. That was a pretty good demo by our 1025R, but we're gonna re-rack and make this a little harder. Again, thank you to Diesel Rigs Trucking. Do not try this at home, and if you're up here in the Northeast, be sure to stop by. We'll hook you up with the best for less.